What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over this world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Baby Friday. Oh, yes, I know. Y'all hadn't got on the show yet. Let me see. Let me see if anybody on the show yet. Let me feel. Oh, I see one person on there. Let's see. Okay, it popped up on my screen so I can share with y'all. Let's see. I'm gonna share the show. Yeah, I told you I do the same thing I asked y'all to do. Hold up, I didn't mean to do that. I want to share the show with my group. Okay, go to my groups. Got a couple of groups that I'm involved in. I hit them and I go on by my business. Then I go over to Twitter go over YouTube YouTube, my favorite vehicle. See, Daryl Anderson, you got to learn to go on YouTube. We was on yesterday, but some kind of way, Facebook just do us any kind of way. So don't not come on the show. Just go over to YouTube. Daryl Anderson, I didn't see you yesterday. You can't let what's they call Facebook. We can't let them handcuff us. We can't. We got to be a little bit more resilient and not let them people they can just do whatever they want with your show. That's why I don't like that. I don't like that. Like my grandson said, I don't like it. I don't like it. That boy's crazy. Telling them, I don't. Mama said, I'm gonna put you in timeout. I don't like it. It ain't for you to like. You know, he don't say that to me though. I guess he just do his mama like that. But y'all, my heart was. Oh, you were okay. I didn't see. Rod Wells. What we gotta do? We got to go out there and sweep them guys now, Rod Wells. The Dodgers are they down. They down, right? 3-2. So we got to have some little sweep action out there, Rod Wells. What happened, man, last night? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay, my screen blacked out. Y'all, this stuff is crazy over here. What else happened? Rockets won last night. Hold up, let me get back to my notes. Cause I can't remember all this stuff. Let's see, the Rockets won. Let me go over there. It's NBA season is cranked up, man, and it's kind of unique this year. And college, I can't wait for college. My young fella had his first exhibition last night. I'm gonna talk about that. Let's see. Let me just see what happened there. Let me go and see the headlines of sports. Let's go. Let's see. They said, we don't want to talk about that. Let's see, Rose City, I don't want to talk about that. What was it? Mellow Ball got fined for flipping off the ref in a loss. Okay. Um, let's see. I'm just looking. Okay. Nothing. Austin Reeves hit a buzzer beater to lift the Lakers last night. Everybody talking about that. Okay. That's what's going on. I'm just looking, y'all. NBA. Let's see what happened last night. Let me see if some games of the Thunder. Okay, talk about the Thunder, talk about the Reeds. Oh, Trae Young got rolled up on last night. He avoids an ACL injury, but an MRI to follow. What else? AD got hurt again. Street Clothes got hurt again. Anthony Davis. I just don't know what to say about him. Just checking. Hold on. I'm not familiar with this one. Hold on. Let me read up on this. Let me read something for you. Mavericks reserve guard Brandon Williams apologized Wednesday for being a distraction after he was arrested Saturday on charge of marijuana possession. I can't really go into further details, Williams said. He's 25 years old. He's in the NBA. Weed is legal all over the country, but in Dallas, he riding around and got caught marijuana possession. Said before posting 20 points and 7 rebounds off the bench in the Mavs, 107, 105 win over Indiana. He said, I just want to apologize for being a distraction. I want to take full accountability. He was arrested at the DW airport on Saturday, with less than 2 ounces of marijuana they found in his bag. Going to a funeral for a friend that's passing, having that incident, that's something that I have to deal with. We can, okay. So he went home for a funeral and tried to come back with some weed on the plane. Brand. Brand. Brian Boatwright. Y'all share the show. Have I shared? Yeah, I shared it. I shared it. Brian Boatwright. Brian Boatwright. Brandon Weefall. Daryl Anderson. Rod Wells. Brad Kimball. It ain't but 450 of you guys in the whole world that's playing. It's on a contract. NBA. And Brandon, 25 years old. You're a little bitty dude. You're a guard. And you go home. And you come back and get caught with some weed. Y'all got to help me now. I'm not trying to be. You in the NBA. Welcome everybody on the show. You in the NBA. You get pulled over. The DFW airport. Coming back from a funeral with marijuana possession. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all. I'll wait on y'all to comment. It is not but 450 of y'all on the planet. Just 450 of y'all. You 6'1", 190 pounds. You own the Dallas Mavericks, who done traded Luka away, scrutiny to the whole Dallas Maverick organization. Nico get his head toe in by all the fans. And Brandon Williams of the Dallas Mavericks. They got you apologizing for being a distraction after you was arrested Saturday on charge of marijuana possession. That's what I miss Arsenio Hall when he used to say things that make you want to say, Bob, weed is legal in some states, but just not in Texas. But you go out of town and you try to come back with some weed and get caught. Hold on. Something. Y'all, and I ain't trying to be the OG that's just mad at the world. I just don't understand, y'all. I just don't. Somebody help me. If y'all explain it to me, and make it make sense to me. Brandon Williams. You know what I'm saying? Brandon, I ain't mad at you. I just hope our other young guys don't make these kind of mistakes, man. Brandon, that's the only reason I'm talking about it, baby. I ain't trying to make you look bad. You made yourself look bad enough, Brandon. Big coach. It's a news story. Ain't but 450 of y'all in the whole world. And you one of them. And you blessed enough to be on the team. And you ain't but 6'1", 190 pounds. And I see a headline that you got arrested for marijuana at the DFW airport. He was arrested for possession at the airport. The TSA screener allegedly found a green leafy substance in his suitcase that tested positive for THC. The Mavericks during questioning, William claimed that somebody else has packed his bag. He's placed under arrest and taken to jail, to the airport jail. Damn, Dallas got a jail in the airport. He's now charged. He apologized for it. But somebody talk to me. You know, y'all, and I know a lot of y'all smoke weed. I ain't talking about y'all, but ain't nobody thinking about y'all. So I'm not talking about you weed smokers. Y'all can comment on it. I know y'all smoke. And in Texas, it's illegal. But it's your business. I didn't know this was what I was going to talk about today. I didn't have nothing ready for this. I was just looking at the headlines on ESPN. Talking about Rozier, Billups won't be paid for leave of absence. Their lawyer's going to fight it because you're supposed to be innocent to proven guilty. Are you trying to hold my money back? Rockets beat the Raptors last night, 139-21. Kevin Durant hit 31 points. Celtics beat the Cavs. What's going on with the Magic? The Magic was supposed to be so good. Magic got beat by the Pistons. Hawks beat the Nets. The Nets probably won't win a game. 0-82. The Bulls are constantly undefeated. What Travis Moody? I mean, Thaddeus Moody. Hold up, y'all. Keep going. The Mavs won by 2 last night. Matter of fact, the Mavs beat the Pacers. Your homeboy, who I just got to talk about, had half V points in that game. Hold up, y'all. What Brandon? Brandon come off the bench. Brandon come off the bench, y'all. Had 20 points in 22 minutes off the bench. Caught with some weed on Saturday. On Wednesday night, he getting you 22. You can't make this up, y'all. Who else I got? The Nuggets. Damn, the Nuggets rolling. Beat the brakes out the Pelicans. The Pelicans ain't won a game. Trailblazers won again without Chauncey. But they didn't beat nobody but the Jazz. The Lakers buzzer beater by Austin Reeves on the Timberwolves. And the Grizzlies beat the Suns. That boy Cedric Coward is playing his butt off. They should have been in his check. He said that should have been in his check bag and got his carry-on. Dude, what are you saying? He shouldn't have had it any damn way. Man, Yo, this would be wrong. This would be wrong with these people, man. He should have had it in his check bag and not his carry-on. I used to smoke and bring it back from Vegas. The stash always under the plane. Extra Eyes Media. Y'all, and y'all got to excuse me, because I just don't understand it. You know, I just don't understand. I ain't trying to be, I just don't understand it. I'm gonna leave it like that. I just don't understand. To my friends in the boom boom, Ricky Scott is in the building. Ricky Scott, where was you at yesterday? See, y'all piss me off when the show is not on a Facebook stop. Y'all just stop. Man, come on YouTube. I told you, everybody. Who is that? Jay Jackson. Who else on there? If y'all ever let that sorry ass Facebook stop y'all from being on the show, Brandon Boatwright, you can't let that happen. You got to be able. Sonya, yesterday, she found out it wasn't. No, she went right to YouTube. Y'all got to quit just letting them people control us like that. We needed y'all yesterday. A very, very powerful woman with a book that might help change your life was on yesterday. And because, I don't want to go to YouTube. Somebody told me, I like Facebook because I can talk back and forth. You can talk back and forth to people on YouTube too. Oh, you was? Okay. See, Shanquetta ain't got it. She I was wondering about that. Shanquetta. So now you know. Sometime Facebook just said, well, Robert, we don't like you. I want you to know all you have to do is go. Matter of fact, Shanquetta, right now, go to YouTube, type in Chop Shop Htx, subscribe, and hit the bell. Y'all, we got y'all, the show must go on. I'm gonna find another platform. Just in case YouTube mess up. The show gotta go on. We can't let this stuff deter us. Shanquetta, if I was you, I'll go back and watch yesterday's show. There's some stuff was shared on yesterday's show that ain't never been shared. It's a woman coming to town on November the 15th. They got a book out called, hold up, y'all. I want to make sure I'm using all the right words. She got a book out. Her name is Shonda Scott. She came. I don't like StreamYard. I've been there before. StreamYard free. I don't like nothing that's free. And StreamYard, yeah, I don't like StreamYard. Look at Shanquetta. She's amazing. But on StreamYard, you still, Gary, have to have a medium to go out to. StreamYard is just the software. He said, how long Joe Dumas is going to put up with Willie Green, do you think? You think it's a Willie Green problem? You think the reason Orlando, you think the reason that New Orleans is losing is because of Willie Green? Willie Green didn't trade up 10 picks and give away your number one pick to next year's draft, and you're going to be in the lottery. He didn't give that away. Joe Dumas did that. And you want to fire Willie Green? And this program I use is 100 times better than StreamYard, Gary. I mean, Streamline is a Hyundai, and this is a Rolls Royce that's powering this show. It's a Rolls Royce. It's powering this show. Just to let you know, ain't no comparison between this program and StreamYard. Uh, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Willie Green. All Willie Green is doing is coaching what they got for him to coach. He got to coach that mess. Maybe you can go get another coach to coach the mess, but you're gonna still have the same problem. They was losing before. It was losing when Willie Green wasn't the coach. I guess you just keep finding coaches until you get it right. Okay. Okay. That's what fans do. That's what fans do. But boy, what did I have? Y'all, you know what? My heart is proud today. My heart is proud. Uh, my heart is proud today. But I understand you, Mr. Bartholomew, but sometimes I don't know. I don't think they have a Willie Green problem. I just don't. I just think the collection of talent is just not there. It's gonna take some more time. Willie Green, y'all got to be a little bit more patient. Everybody want to fire everybody right away. Everybody want to fire everybody. Have y'all noticed on this show in the 8 years, I ain't never said no coach could get fired. Never, ever, ever talk about nobody's job. Ever. I don't even come out. It don't even get in my psyche. Because it's negative, and I don't like to talk about negative things. But yesterday, something happened yesterday that's very positive to me. A young kid that I seen growing up played his first exhibition, played his first game. It's an exhibition game last night. Louisiana Raising Cajuns played against North Texas. They came up to Denton, and Michael Collins, Money Mike, Shadow Creek's finest. If you've been anywhere on this show, you've been hearing me talk about this kid for the last 6 years. Since he's 9, 10 years old. Some of y'all know I met him at a basketball game, him and his friend. And they were just sitting up there talking about basketball. And they were so knowledgeable of what they want to do and so serious about the game. I talked about them. I met them on a Saturday and talked about them on our show on Monday, long time ago. And this young man, he said he was going to be a Division I player. Guess what? He's a Division I player. And he played last night, his first college game. He was the leading scorer on this team. He had 10 points. He was 3 of 4 from the field and 3 of 4 from free throw line. He had 10 points. Let me tell you something. I don't care how many more games he played, whatever. He answered the call. His first game being the leading scorer on your team. So another guy had 10 on the team, a kid named Evans, but he came off the bench. They were down, I think, 18-2, 16-2, or 18-2. And Michael Collins came right off the bench, scored 8 straight points to at least make it respectable. And they had chances to win the games, little turnovers here, little turnovers there as a team. But I'm just so proud. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not talking about your son, it's because I haven't kept up with your son. So Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. If your son is doing something, I don't know. I can't keep up with all of them. I promise you, I can't. Ain't my job. That's Doug and them job to keep up with that. But I just love to see when young people that are motivated. Let me tell y'all, and all you haters in the community, you haters who hate on him a little bit, y'all keep on doing it because y'all fueling this next generation. Keep on, you have people who thought You know, you had basketball programs that treated him like he was just bringing other little midgets in to start in front of him and doing all that kind of stuff. Yeah. That happened here in Houston. And nothing against the other kids, because it ain't the kids, it's the grown-ups. Nothing against the other kids. But people do people like that. He said, extra eyes media. Okay, I got you, extra mind. He said, Mike and he said, me and Mike was in Vegas talking about times like this. The little kid just manifested. I'm just telling you. You ever have a chance to meet him? He gonna talk. He gonna talk about some basketball. He gonna have his knowledge about basketball. It's a little far fetched to me, but that's who we think he is. And who am I? You know, people. I mean, he knew, and I knew he was a gem. I knew he was a diamond, but some people was treating him like glass. You follow me? We ain't mad at him. We ain't mad at him. I just pray for his health and pray for opportunities. And he had an opportunity. In his first ever college game, he led the team in scoring. Fob, you been around? I don't know what's going to happen. The first real game is on Monday. They play Ball State on ESPN Plus. You know I'm going to be in front. I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm on the golf course, where am I at? I got my iPad right there. Because, I mean, I got a connection with this kid, King Sticks. I'm talking about Mike Collins last night. Louisiana played against North Texas. Two great coaches. Daniel, and Quanis went against each other. And Josh used to be, I think Josh used to play for them, North Texas. I think Josh is the assistant coach. That's Quanis' brother, who also was assistant coach at TSU. So the last 4 or 5 years, I've been traveling around with Josh. So it's just unique to see. And if your son just did something in college, because this ain't my job to keep up with him. So, but I've kept up with this kid since he's 8 or 9, something like that. So guess what? That's my project. It's my pet project. So nothing against your son, but if your son is doing something in college, Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. I'm gonna talk about it. Maybe and get other people to talk about it. You got me? We're good. Everybody understand that? Okay, I didn't get nobody to come in on that but Gary. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Nobody come in but Gary. I don't like that. But thank you, Gary. Thank you, man, because all we need is one. That's all we need. Mike, shout out to you, Mike Collins. I can't wait to see you play in person. And we're gonna make those things happen. But back to the young lady yesterday who came on the show, Shanquetta, and she got this book. We got mutual friends. Uh, we got mutual friends and introduced us, and we just hit it off. She got this book called "Give Me a Year." Never forget. Do I think? I don't know. He's a freshman. I'm not thinking of notice, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think he'll be? How do I know? All I can tell you, his first evaluation point, when the lights is on, he led them in scoring. You tell me, I don't know. I'm not the coach. I'm not the coach. You follow me? So I don't know if he'll eventually start. I haven't seen the team play. I just looked at the stats. He's a freshman. If he go start, We got to think about him in a whole nother level. I mean, you got to really, you if he starts, I don't even think like that. I just want him to have the opportunity to play. That's a good court. That's a good comment, though. But you should be asking yourself that. I haven't seen the team play. I don't know how good the other players are. All I know, the first time out, extra eyes. The first time out. No. That's not bad. No. No. That's a good comment, but that's a great comment. No, your comment was great. No, I like the comment, but I don't know. But I tell you one thing. You go find me a freshman that led his team in scoring the first game, and their name wasn't what King Stick said. And their name wasn't Cameron Boozer. Hold up. Anybody got, hold on. Let's go, coast. Hold on. Let's go here right now. Let's go. See, this is why I love y'all. What's up, Matt Shoot? Still waiting on you, Matt, to call me. Let me see. University of Miami. That was one of the top players, right? U of Miami basketball. Let's see what Sheldon did in his first game. He might have did the same thing. Let's just see. Let's just see. AJ 0-4. What you mean by AJ? I missed that. AJ. I don't know what you mean. AJ 4-4. I don't know what you mean. Help me out. Help me out a little bit. Help me. Let's see. AJ. Man, said chill. AJ. No, I like to keep. No, I like to keep it a buck. See, a lot of people, y'all can't tell me what to do. JK. Who is JK? AJ the Master. Okay, AJ the Master. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about, I ain't talking about them type of dudes. I ain't talking about Cameron Boozers. I'm talking about just just us mere mortals. Let's see. Do they eat? They ain't even talking about the. They ain't even talking about the. Maybe they haven't had one yet. You know that. See, that's all I'm saying. BYU don't look good, and AJ the number one pick. Oh, AJ the man. Are they 0-4? They 0-4 in preseason. Preseason don't count though. Preseason don't count. Preseason don't count. Exhibitions don't count. The U of H game, they won another night, don't count. It ain't gonna go on nobody's record. Look, they don't even have it. The two teams that played last night, Mike's and them team, guess what? I didn't find those stats on their website because it don't matter. Guess what? I had to go to the local Denton newspaper to find the stats. Because I had to find him. I had to find out what he was doing. Shout out to his mom. Got off work, drove up there, see her son play, got back on the road, and came back. Man, shout out to all you moms, all you parents who doing stuff like that, man. People don't give y'all enough credit and give y'all enough accolades for the stuff that we do just to go see our sons, just go see our daughters play. No, for real. This serious. It's serious. Then you got single mother with kids in both separate sports, track, and volleyball, and you making it to every game, getting in a car and driving all the way to Florida, getting in the car. Let me tell you something, man. Shout out, and may she have traveling grace every time she's on the road, going to see her kids play. I'm so serious about that. because I know the sacrifices your parents make. Um, I did it. You know, didn't nobody tell me. Didn't nobody tell me. I just let me tell you something. Because people was wanting, they said, you at every game. It's my only son. Why you go to every game? Don't y'all know them games are over? He don't play no more. And those are some of the best 4 years that I've ever had in my entire life. Being able to fly around the country, just being able to, and being at all my son's games. And he didn't play locally. He played 2 plane rides away most of the times. So I take my hat off to all the parents. That's why I'm on this show to help y'all navigate y'all way through this process. Because I know people be hating on your son, people be doing this, people be doing this, people be doing this. You follow me? Somebody just sent me some about a kid named Corey Wells. Is he a freshman? They played against Texas at Rio Grande. Is he a freshman? Shit, they gave Rio Grande. Damn, Prairie View. Wait a minute, what was this? Some dude named Corey Wells. He played all 40 minutes. Damn, Mike didn't play for 20 minutes. He had 10 and 20 minutes. But 10, oh yeah, 10, yeah. He was 7 or 10. What year? Y'all send me, quit sending me incomplete information. Let me make sure. Prairie View, PV. He's a grad student. Man, I said a freshman. Yo. Yeah. Didn't I say freshman? Didn't I say, tell me a freshman? Freshman, 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 freshman. Not no grad, dude. He's supposed to have this. But shout out to Mr. Wells. Shout out to him. Yeah, shout out. Shout out to Corey Wells. He had 27 points. Let me make sure he had 27 points. Corey Wells. Hold on. Where the points at? He had 27 points. Let's see. Had 2 turnovers, 2 assists. He didn't pass that thing that much. That was good. That was good. Shout out to Corey Wells. But I was talking about freshmen because I know how hard it is for a freshman to play. Now go back and find Corey's freshman year, Mr. Freightman. Go back and find his freshman year and his first game and tell me what he did in his first game ever playing under the lights. That's why this is so special. Somebody said, wait a minute, hold up. hold up. You can't make it. I have, wait a minute. Yeah. Bartholomew, Mr. Bartholomew. He said, my bad. We'll talk about this later. Is Austin Reeves that good? No, we can talk about Austin Reeves. Yes. He ain't great, but he's good. Man, let me tell you something. If I've been around LeBron for all of these years, and I know how to manipulate this thing, and then playing with Luka, man, what that telling me, the kid is a sponge. He can shoot it, he can dribble it, he can pass it. I mean, he that good. I ain't saying he's no all-star, but he's good. Because when he come back, this what makes him good. When those other two come back, he got to go back into his role, and he'll just fit right in his role. That's what makes him so good. Somebody asked a question, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know. He was talking about, is Austin Reeves that good? Shh. He's in the NBA putting up these numbers. He got to be. I see why he wanted his money. Pay me. And he one of the best golfers in the NBA, behind Steph. But those good questions, great questions. Everyone, great questions. But man, I love it. You parents who put it out there and go out there and see your sons and support. Y'all don't know, man. My son's college friends, he said whenever he see them, they always ask about me. Because I was a dad that was there supporting everybody. I wasn't talking negative about nobody else's kid. And I could have. And you know, I got some things that I know because I know basketball. But guess what? No. You don't have nothing good to say. Don't say nothing about it. Yeah, I told y'all. See, I came up in an environment, my son playing on this team. We just get on the team. We go up to Austin. We just got on the team, just practiced with him and went to Austin. And you know, this guy was in the stands. I ain't never met the guy before. He was sitting next to me. And he was just saying, which one my son? He asked you, which one your son? You know how people get to talk. Because his son was the star on the other team. Probably one of the best players on the other team. So me and the guy was just sitting talking. We had just met. We sitting in the stands. I never met this guy before in my life. My son just got on this team. The Houston Hoops, when they was little. One of them little old teams. Just got on the team. Never forget it. We go over there. I mean, me and the guy, he said, which one your son? I said, he ain't playing yet. He on the bench. He'll be in a minute. And then he came in. Robert came in. Bam, 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 going at his son. He looked over at me and said, why is he's not starting? I said, well, he just got on the team this week. He said, I don't care when he got on the team. Did you see what just happened when he came in the game? I don't coach the team. I'm just here. Me and him got quiet. Next thing you know, because he's smart, he's a smart dad, he put a number in his phone. He put a message. He wrote a note in his phone and handed it to me. He said, who is number so-and-so? I said, that's the coach's son. He said, I figured that. Daddy ballers, you should never, ever, ever, ever know who. If you're coaching your son, people should know that's your son. This guy, you remember, I've never met this guy. He just said, man, I don't care if he just came to practice today. He's so much better than everybody on that team. But you know how I am. Man, it's just, hey, it's this man team. It's not my team. Listen, I knew it. But guess what? It's better when somebody else say it. You follow me? It's better. Somebody, big coach talking about, I'm getting on the road in an hour, headed to Atlanta for the first game. His son got a game tomorrow. And his son in high school, he traveling like this in high school. I shout out to you parents, man. Y'all are amazing. I don't let nobody talking about it. Now, some of y'all ignorant now. Some of y'all be acting crazy. Some of y'all parents going, wow, I know. But I'm still going to stick up for you. But I'll never forget that moment. It was young. This same coach now, this same team. That's the team. You remember when I told me my son's grandmama? She called me one. She asked me at the game. Cause she don't know basketball that much. She said, "Robert, it was a great game." She said, "But Robert, what does swing it mean?" I said, "What you talking about?" She said, "Swing it." I said, "That means when you get the ball, you pass it and swing it to the next person." He said, "But why every time Robert gets the ball, he tell him to swing it to his son?" Should nobody that don't know basketball find something wrong when the best player is passing it to probably one of the players the player that's not as good? You follow me? Y'all got to realize, I didn't say he was the best. This dude next to me said he was best. I didn't say it. I knew it, but I didn't say it. But you said Xavier New York and Corey Freshman's first stat line, 9 minutes. Yeah. He yeah. He didn't lead his team to score. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Kevin Freitman, for bringing that back up. But y'all follow me? Being a parent, man, y'all don't understand, man. I mean, what shit y'all do understand. I understand y'all. See, there's a lot of these people out here in this basketball community hadn't been a parent. They don't know how it feels, and they just talking about your sons and always got something to say about your son. He ain't this and he this. Well, you got to do this. And my favorite thing is, tell me. My thing is, I know what he can do. You telling me what he can't. I'm trying to I'm trying to amplify what he can do. There's a whole lot of can't do's out here. But what can he do? Okay, let me get back to my regular scheduled program. And don't y'all forget about my girl, Carla Gigliardo. Y'all better write that number down. Right now. Call about any health and beauty needs. Jaylen Brown, he needed a number 2. He called LeBron, asking LeBron about the hair restoration person in Turkey that he needed to do, because Jaylen Brown got caught. He had that black stuff on his head and it hit the jersey. Let me see that I put it on. I hate to put stuff on here. Let me see, Jaylen Brown. I ain't got it. I didn't put it up there because I'm getting sick of them NBA. I mean, they'll mess me. They'll flag me. But he had that black stuff in his head, and his head hit the dude's jersey, and all the black stuff came off his jersey. Y'all need to call Carla. Jaylen Brown, you need to call Carla Gigliardo. You need to call her. She's a FNP aesthetic injector. She's just unbelievable in this industry. They call her the Michael Jordan of the hair growth industry. Great lady, great family. I know her husband real good. He happened to be from Memphis, but she got so many things. She get non-surgical treatments tailored for men. Men, this just ain't for women. Just got so much stuff. Your skin texture, your pores, just getting you right. IV therapy for energy. Vitamin B12 shots. Some of y'all, and laser hair removal. She is amazing. Very caring. Tell a friend, tell another friend about Carla Gigliardo. Believe you me, she's getting rave reviews already. Everybody saying, had to thank you, had to thank you, had to thank you. But but some of y'all already so beautiful, y'all ain't got no problem. So, but just to your friends, to your friends that might just need a little help. Just need a little help. But before I got there though, I was going to talk about the unique thing that happened to us yesterday. We were graced to have Shonda Scott on the show. She wrote this book called "Give Me a Year: 12 New Things to Embrace, Change, and Live Your Best Life." I'm still thinking about it. Next month, I'm gonna try something new that I've never tried. Something that can embrace. I'm gonna do it 12 straight months. I'm gonna try to get 12 things that I can change. 12, so I can embrace change, things I want to do to change. This book, it debuted #1 on Amazon. Got first place in a book fest. The book is based on 12 new things, lifestyle challenges, where you do something new and different once a month to embrace change. So by the end of the year, you have done 12 new things and change your life. It's about having fun, overcoming fears, things that you didn't want to do, and living your best life. She told a couple of stories about her swimming in the Pacific Ocean out there in the cold. I couldn't have did that, son. I don't want to do that. But she come to Houston as part of her Give Me a Year book tour on November the 15th. Mark this down in your calendars for cocktails and conversation. Let me see. Hold up. I got her thing. Hold up. Where's she at? Wait a minute. I got her. Where's that? Oh, there she is. There she go. There she go. Right there. Gina Gaston. Go to that QR code. Y'all, let's go in there and take over the place. Gina Gaston is going to have a conversation with her. They're going to talk about the book, 12 New Things. You know, and this is for us. This is for us. I'm all in. And I tell you what I'm gonna try to do. I'm trying to think of something. The person who recommend and give me the names of the people that you recommend who go uh uh who go and get a ticket to this, because the ticket includes the book and cocktails and conversation. Wait a minute, food and cocktails too. Okay. All right. So when you email me at Chop Shop HTX Chop Shop at Gmail at Chop Shop HTX at Gmail, and let me know how many people that you recommend, how many people done bought tickets to this thing. Whoever get the most people, I got 2 tickets for you. Okay, I'm gonna just you gonna just whoever got the most. Whoever, I mean, some of y'all just doing it anyway, but I just want to give some. I just want to give some away, and I'm just trying to figure out. And then maybe I have a question about some one day, and have a giveaway about it. So I just want to put that on your mind because it's unique. It's something that I mean, it's weird. I mean. And she came on yesterday and just talked about the new things. I'm still trying to see what I'm gonna do. I'm starting in November. I'm starting in November. Kevin Freeman, let's start in November. Big Coach, let's start in November. Eric Harrison, let's start. Let's do something. Let's do something. Mr. Bartholomew, let's do something. Barry McDonald, let's do something different. Let's do something, child. Just do something. It don't have to be big. Like she said, the first one, she just went to work a different way. You know, when I travel the same way when I go from my house to TSU, to TSU all the time. I'm saying, you know what? I'm gonna start going another way just to see how it is. Just to see how it is. I might just try that when I have to go to meetings at TSU. She said, "What do I need to get a pilot legal group ticket going to the bottom of the screen?" Wait a minute. What do I need to do to get a pilot legal group ticket going? Vanessa, you have my number. It's the same number. But if you don't, email me at chopshophtx@gmail.com. Oh, I got you. Done deal. Done deal. That's easy. That's done deal. See you tomorrow. I mean, send me that information. I got you. But Hatter, I got a golf in LA who want to take your money. Will take my money. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. Hey, and maybe he will. Maybe he will. But if we play long enough, I'm gonna get it. Coach, hey, that's how golf is. The two greatest, hold up, the two greatest golfers ever, Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus, they lost 100 times more than they won. The two greatest golfers ever lost 100 times more than they ever won. So guess what? If we play long enough, I'm gonna get him at some point. So guess what? Hook that up. You know I go to LA almost every month. Hook that up. That's a done deal. That's easy work right there. That's easy work. But Vanessa, please, Vanessa, this book out called, I'm telling you, Give Me a Year. 12 new things to embrace the challenge, living your best life. I mean, it made so much sense to me. She said, move over New Year's resolution. You know how you go. Well, my New Year's resolution, I'm not going to eat as much. No, just find something you can do every month, once a month, and go back over a year. You got 12 things, 12 challenges. I think that's amazing concept. I see why people are gravitating from it. I just can't. I can't help it. But y'all, I was thinking about something. I was just thinking about old Texas and old Texas and old Texas and old Louisiana. Y'all, how did we vote for these guys that are governors? It's got to be, and I know it ain't y'all fault. I know y'all. In this city, we voted against what's his name? What's this guy's name? Adam in this city. But these rural areas, I'm looking at that Landry from Louisiana. Man, as soon as I hear him talk, I wish I can vote 1,000,000 times to vote his ass out. And y'all know it ain't but 50 governors. And we allowed something like that to be a governor? Sitting at a function last night. Guy was telling me about him going through a divorce. I didn't even know it. Know the guy seen it. He said, you ain't been seeing me post nothing with her. I don't pay attention to that. Who you post with. I said, I just didn't know. He said, man, it's been a year. But he told me something. He said, man, it just I got to watch my wife and my ex-wife. Had to watch the people hanging around her. It's not, I told my son a long time ago, I'm always watching the company you keep. But this just last night. I'm at a function last night. And it's just resonated me. That's why I'm just sharing with y'all. I don't know how y'all gonna use it in your life and your kids or whatever. Who are you around? Chauncey Billups. Now it's coming out. I told y'all what, soon as it happened, I told y'all on this show. Now y'all, they talking about news. I done told y'all about a week and a half ago, saying if Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones is involved, Tyrone Lue, all of them three, they join together at the hip. You know how mama said they're always together. And now it's coming out that Tyrone Lue, what? Was not at the same table with him, but was in the same room. But who you got around you? The man just said, I mean, we ain't go into too much. The man said, he said, Who you hanging around? Have y'all ever looked around who you hanging around? Who around your kids? Who are they around? No, it's not safe to say New Orleans and Washington going 1-2 in the draft because it's a draft lottery. You never know who goes in the draft. King sticks. They put a ping pong balls in there. Your how many probabilities you can, but no, they won't be 1-2. It's not safe. Now they might be 1-2 with the worst records, but they're not going to be 1-2 in the NBA draft because that's not how it works. They changed that long time ago when people were tanking to get the number one player. So now you have to go into a draft lottery just in case you didn't know that. But I was just thinking about that. Who you hanging around? Who you hanging around? Then I'm looking, just looking. Y'all just help me. Because this is a form of media. NBC News has disbanded its 4 dedicated verticals: NBC Black, NBC Latino, NBC Out, and NBC Asian American, leaving just 2 editors to curate all diversity coverage. Experts say the rollback of newsroom investment in DEI suggests they were never fully committed in the first place. See, NBC, I think it used to be the National Broadcasting Company. They probably changed the name. This was Dan Rather and all them people used to be on. They gutted the very teams that gave marginalized voices a seat at the table. And then they called it restructuring. See, you got a seat at this table. See, when Vanessa asked me a question, I didn't say we're going to send her to corporate. You got to go here. You got to go here. You email me. We got a voice. She got a voice. All I ask for y'all to do is share the show. They cut NBC Black, predominantly covered, community coverage, Black community coverage. NBC Latino community coverage. This NBC Asian American coverage. CBC Out, they call it Out. That's the LGBT community coverage. So NBC has reportedly gotten rid of all of these people. I didn't even know they had an NBC Black. But can I give you some history? Can I give you some history? We're in the barbershop, y'all. In case you don't know, this is a mostly sports talk show, but it was derived from being in the barbershop. That's why you would call it the Chop Shop. Because in the barbershop, you just chop it up. We just chopping it up. We sit in the world's messiest, this Chop Shop, in case you knew, we sit in the world's messiest intersection where race, politics, the law, sports, high school sports, pro sports, all of these intersection where all of these things collide, right? And we sit in this world's messy intersection and we talk about it, we debate about it, we argue about it. And then we get up and brush ourselves off. And guess what? We try to come out of there with something. So today I want you to come out of here with something. I want you to understand something about NBC, what they did. You gonna say, oh, Robert, watch this though. Watch this. The history of NBC, when Eddie Murphy got put on Saturday Night Live, that's an NBC show, it was in 3rd place. And when Eddie came and blew it out the water, it was in 1st place. So that Black person affected their ratings and made them number 1. And you can say what you want about Bill Cosby, right? But as far as what he has done as a creative, The Cosby Show, NBC was in third place then. And this man named, I remember him real well, Brian Tartikoff, who was the president, said, let's take a chance on this black family. Vanessa, you're going to really like this. Father's a doctor. Mother is a lawyer. Took them to number one. Before Friends, before Seinfeld, Cosby Show had an 8-season run and tore it up. Black people have done a lot for NBC. And now they're getting rid of all the verticals that reached out to them. This Trump administration has emboldened them to do this kind of stuff. Is it just me that maybe they've always wanted to do this? They've never wanted to do it. So all of this diversity hire stuff, they really never wanted to do it. You always know something is wrong. Anyway, remember this. When you have to have a diversity program in your company anyway, that means you ain't trying to make things change at all anyway. We tried to be fair. F that. But ain't nobody watching NBC no way. That's what NBC stand for right now. Nobody cares. But have y'all noticed this same NBC, after 23 years out of the NBA business, are back? I wonder why. 23-year hiatus after losing his broadcasting rights to NBA games, following a 2002 season. NBC is finally able to cover the league again. NBC. They get rid of all the diversity program. Put them black bodies on TV. He can help me make some money. I'm bringing them back. Facebook done it again. What they do? They did it again. They did it again. That's all right. Go over to YouTube. They did it again. Okay. I haven't played nothing. Did I play something? What did I play? I ain't played nothing. Yeah, they just tripping. They just tripping. They just tripping. Vanessa, they tripping. Sometimes, hey, Sonya, try going to my Facebook and see. Is it just the Chop Shop or go to mine? You can go to mine personally. You got me? Let me keep going. I ain't got time for these people. But y'all, you know what? I saw something I want to share with y'all. God, I had the guy. Hold up. This guy's name. Y'all had a good time last night. This guy name is Eric Galco. Okay. He is the director of operations at the East Red Shrine game. You know, that evaluate East Red Shrine Board evaluates the college players, right? But he wrote a note the other day. Y'all talk to me. Anybody out there? Because it's kind of important. Let me know y'all out there. But he wrote a note, and the note was so, because you have all these bad things coming out after draft about Shedeur Sanders, right? But he said during and after the combine, y'all hear this. I've seen a lot of discussion around Shedeur Sanders and his character, makeup, and attitude. Now, it's the dude over the East-West Triangle. He said, thankfully, I have gotten to know him and work with him the last few months, right? Love this kind of stuff. He said, I wanted to share my experiences with him. You know how, Sonya, somebody might say this, Eric, somebody said this about Eric, somebody come, but Eric, I done met you. And I know how the way you treat me. You know, especially in Houston. They love it. Man, they like perk. Man, I don't F with y'all. And everybody, man, don't mess with him. Don't tell me who to mess with. You know who your friends are, man. I told you what I told my son. Sonya Billingsley. All your friends might not be my friends, but all your enemies are my enemies. Don't ever come to me telling me about what somebody said about me. You know what? Because I'm going to ask it. I'm going to ask you, and I'm watching you. Why was he so comfortable talking about me to you? Is anybody there? The show's still on. The show's still on. King Sticks, you still there? Big Coach, you still there? Eric, is anybody there? There's some people there. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see you on. Say something. Say something. Let me see. Yeah, y'all got to say something, man. Y'all got to say something to me now. Y'all got to say something. Y'all just can't be over there just y'all. I know y'all. I be wondering what y'all be doing. I ain't gonna lie. I be wondering what the hell y'all be doing at your cribs. Let me see what. Let me see what. I want to see what the hell Facebook did. I'm trying to see what they did. Y'all, give me a second, y'all. I just want to see. I just want to see. What's up, everybody? And they just cut the thing off. It's unbelievable. They just can cut your stuff off when they get ready. Oh, Ricky Scott said I'm still on. Oh, y'all know I'm finna get mad at him. All the responses are so delayed. Okay, okay. But I was just thinking about y'all, man. I'm thinking about Shedeur stuff. And yeah, and do me a favor and apply this to your life. Because it just made me think. This guy, we've been hearing all these people. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't want the New York Giants to ever win another game as long as that big fat ass Brian Daboll is coaching. Thank you, Vanessa. I don't want the New York Giants to win nothing. But let me tell you about this. Vanessa, walk me through this. You're a smart lady. Walk me through this. Let me watch this. People are entitled, Vanessa, to their opinions, right? On Shedeur. But this guy said, but in my experience with Ricky Scott, this guy said he is a mature, wise, prepared quarterback and leader whose confidence and perspective may be unique to see and hear at first, but it is what makes him a special person and a future NFL quarterback. Y'all, them people don't like to see no confident dude like Shador and myself walk in. Because I told him, I'm not arrogant, I'm just self-assured. This man, hold on, let me make sure I got his name right. This man, Eric Galco, he said, for one, I've seen Shador both at Colorado and during the East-West Shrine Bowl. In my interactions with him, hungry to learn how other great players become successful. He asks, watch this, he asks truly great questions. Yo, that's the mark of a man. I love young men that ask great questions. The guy said the man asks truly great questions about the NFL pass, and the current NFL quarterbacks, and the business of football. Both, the guy said, Eric said, both to me, watch this now, and the NFL experienced players, executives, from what I've specifically seen, this the guy saying this what he's seen. See that? See, oh wait, if Chop Shop Facebook messing up, just go over to my page. I add from there too. Yo, we ain't gonna let them stop. They don't want y'all to have this information. They don't want y'all to have this. Because ain't nobody never came on TV and said this, have it? Have Stephen A. Smith said this? Has Shannon Sharp? Have anybody said this about Shador? Watch this now, watch this. They said he has great intuition on what matters, how to think about the game, and of course, the unique benefit of knowing the life of an NFL, thanks to his father and many mentors in his life, to be prepared, stay organized, and be mentally equipped for the NFL. But they put it out that he came to the meetings unprepared. They said at the Shrine Bowl, I got to give this information on this show because won't nobody else give it. And I want y'all to spice this out and send it to other people. At the Shrine Bowl, Shador was immensely respectful to all of our staff and NFL clubs. And many that I saw that he interact with said he connects easily with his handshake, his smile, and his genuine communication and engagement. He said, I'm thankful to have walked with a lot of respectful players in my time, but not many have the mix of true confidence and genuine respectfulness to the staff and the personnel that this young man displays. I believe many on the Shrine Bowl staff and our partners at Wilson and in the media that dealt with him can attest to his respectfulness throughout his time at the East-West Shrine Bowl. Also, at the Shrine Bowl, before his press conference, he communicated to me that he would like to learn more about the Shriners' children and the mission of the hospital, so he could use his platform to highlight the works of the hospital system. How many of y'all done heard this on First Take? How many of y'all done heard this on them other shows? How many? Raise your hand. Tell me. No one asked him to do that. He said, I certainly wasn't expecting it, and I saw his genuine appreciation that his voice can impact others. Mentioning his teammates at all of his press conferences. He's genuine about using his profile to raise up others. Finally, I've gotten to see how his teammates interact with him. He's always standing up for his receivers. CU teammates and his brother, and I saw the way he interacted with the other quarterbacks at the Shrine Bowl. It all happens away from the media too. He's incredible, passionate, and genuine. He's incredible and passionate and genuine in trying to help work with other players. He should fit easily into the NFL locker room, in my opinion, and I'm excited for his NFL career. Mr. Eddie, Mr. Eric Galco, thank you for sharing your perspective about this young man. Appreciate you. See, that's what we have to start doing. That's what we got to start doing, y'all. We can't go along. We can't just go along just to get along. We just can't do that. We can't just go, Sonya, can't nobody come tell me about you. You follow me? Kevin Freidman was one of the first listeners on this show. Gary Carter with Extra Eyes Media. Can't nobody come tell me about Matt Shue. Can't nobody tell me about Matt Shue. People gonna always got something negative to say about people. What our problem is we let other people, we just let it go. Instead of checking them. Then I go over and see Charles Barkley and them last night on the ESPN broadcast. They was talking to Tyrese Maxey about the young rookie VJ Edgecombe. And Tyrese Maxey, y'all watch this, y'all listen to this, you're gonna learn something. Tyrese Maxey said that he texted his teammates in the off season and said, hey man, I'm in the gym at 6 a.m. if anybody want to pull up. He said VJ Edgecombe was one of two who did every morning. Maxey said he told his dad afterwards, you're going to like this kid, Dad. His work ethic was there from day one. And we wondering why VJ Edgecombe. Somebody, I think Brandon Weefall said he want to change his rookie of the year. Man. Y'all, the man put a call out and said, man, the best player on the team said, man, because Maxey is now taking over that team. I didn't know Maxey was going to be this good. And I saw him play in the EYBL. Ladies and gentlemen, I said, wow. Now you wondering why he good? Y'all just think he just, no, he hungry. And to my parents, my black parents, even my white parents, that really care. Tommy Tuberville used to be a college head coach in college basketball, football. I've talked about him a lot of times on this show. Talked about Bruce Pearl with his sorry behind. But Tommy Tuberville, listen, made a career. Y'all listen to me. Made a career off the backs of young black men. Walked into black homes to recruit their kids. Got rich, got famous, ran for Senate, and now he's screwing over the very people who made him. Uncle Luke said, it's hypocrisy at its finest. How many other college coaches feel the same way? How many? You ever thought about it? Y'all don't know what he said? Watch this.
Just that in some of these inner cities that there's going to need SNAP to survive, and they're getting a lot of calls, and the pressure is going to be put on them. A lot of people need to go back to work. A lot of young men that are on SNAP that should be working.
Anyhow.
Wait, no. Let's let that sink in. Mike, yeah.
Tommy Tuberville, a guy who held up the appointments in the Pentagon for several months out of Senate procedure.
Yep.
I don't know that he knew a lot about football, given his overall coaching record.
Wow.
But I do know that he knows very little about American culture, American employment, and how the Congress ought to operate.
And the SNAP program and who it helps.
He's talking about the young men in his state?
Yeah, I mean,
for example?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
that's what we've been saying is,
Talking
again,
about
is Tommy
families, children.
Tuberville thinking he's talking about people that live in Brooklyn? Or is he talking about people that live in Demopolis, Alabama, that live in Bessemer, that live around Birmingham, Mobile? I mean, you go through, you're like, this is the ignorance of a lot of these Republican leaders, Willie. They think that they're owning the libs when in fact, it's their constituents who disproportionately take from the government. It's their constituents who disproportionately, as far as tax money goes, who disproportionately are impacted by Medicaid cuts. It's his people that are going to be just completely hammered.
Did y'all hear that? I'm gonna answer your question a little bit later, Bartholomew, because I disagree with you. Quickly ain't nothing like this guy. You got to be. Quickly ain't nothing like this guy. Ain't no way in the world I'd have gave Quickly that money. New York said, get there. If they give you that money, you think that about Emmanuel Quickly? Man, wait till I get these. I'm gonna talk about that. But let me get back to this Tommy Tuberville. Let me repeat what I just said. That guy right there used to be a college football coach. He made a career off the backs of young black men. Walked into black homes and recruited their kids, got rich, got famous, and ran for Senate. And now he is screwing over the people that made it. How many college coaches? Some of y'all don't even care. I just got to go to this. My son got in LSU. My son, man, I don't give a fat rat's ass about none of them schools in the South. Even in I'm from Tennessee. Now every athlete, black and non-black, being recruited need to develop a little checklist that Robert Hatter been giving y'all for the last 8 years. When being recruited by the plantation athlete factories. Yes, I said it. Plantation athlete factory. Yes. Especially those in the Confederacy, the ones in the South. You know what I call the SEC? The Slave Economic Conference. Y'all, how you break their political backs, even if a handful of you kids start hitting the transfer portal, they be the most effective weapon we have. But I know y'all ain't gonna give up that money. Y'all ain't gonna sacrifice. Y'all ain't gonna do like Howard Belafonte. Y'all ain't gonna do like Jim Brown. Y'all ain't gonna do like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Y'all ain't gonna do that. I just know it. Rob, I got to get this bag. Y'all see that? That man don't even know what the hell he talking about. You don't know what he talking about. And he is a senator. Ain't but 100 of them. 2 from each state. And that knucklehead is one. And they up there in Congress and don't know what the hell they doing and what the hell. Even his own white counterparts said, dude, what are you talking about? Just because of somebody have a position, man, don't mean they know what they talking about. I'm gonna repeat that. Just because somebody in positions of power around here in summer basketball and all, that don't mean they know what they talking about. Go look at their history. Look at their record. Ricky Scott. Coach, your homeboy, Mr. Bartholomew. Mr. Bartholomew. I mentioned BJ Edgecombe. What has this got to do with it? You say you feel the same way about Emmanuel Quickly. I think he has that type of potential. Mr. Bartholomew, did you play basketball? You ever been around basketball? Other than being a fan? Nothing against you. I'm just asking. I'm trying to get some context here. Let me put that back up there. I'm talking about VJ Edgecombe. And you're talking about Tyrese Maxey compare? What? Explain me, just give me one comparison to Tyrese Maxey. Just give me one. Hold up. Tyrese Maxey is an all-star. What if Quickly done? Quickly give it to me. This man said Emmanuel Quickly. Half the people on here don't know who the hell he is. What have he done? He went on to college. Man, this man here gonna make me go look some stuff up. This man said Emmanuel Quickly. Don't nobody give you no time. You take your time. That Maxie had in Philly. Maxie took his time. They didn't give Maxie nothing. Man, I guess that's why they say everybody got their opinion. Man, give me a manual quickly signature moment. Give me something. Because I'm almost done. I'm not finished. I'm finished. I don't care if they both went to Kentucky and recruited by Calipari. Neither one of them won. But Emmanuel Quickly, you're comparing him to just, that's your comparisons? Wow. That's your comparison. That's your comparison. What have Emmanuel Quickly did in the NBA, man, for you to compare him to Tyrese Maxey? Give me some, man. Because you ain't said nothing. You want to call in? I'll go get the phone. Because I let you call in. Because I don't understand. Yes, they did when the team was best up during the process. The process was before Emmanuel Quickly, man. I mean, before Tyrese Maxey. The process is about Joel Embiid. What are you talking about? I can't stay here too long because you don't know. You do. You ain't talking with facts right now, man. I can't let you just I don't even know what the hell you talking about. Emmanuel Quickly, your cousin or something? This man averaged 15 damn points a game. And you comparing him to Maxey? Wait a minute. Is anybody, am I the only one on him? Because it don't seem like, well, Robbie, you getting on him. I never watched him. I was at Adidas Nation every day watching him. I watched him at Kentucky. I got DirecTV. I got the league pass. I've seen Emmanuel Quickly every year he's been in the league. So how can you sit up and say what I haven't seen? I ain't said nothing about what your ass haven't seen. And you giving these asinine comments on here. I'm just saying, you have not gave me one fact. Have Emmanuel Quickly made an all-star team? Have he came close? No. How in the hell you feel the same way about a man? You never watched the dude, so how can you? How in the hell you know who I watch? You don't, wait a minute, man. You don't know me. I didn't say you ain't, y'all, now check this out, y'all. Y'all watch this. I didn't say what he haven't watched. I just said, give me some facts. He got to say, I haven't watched the dude. Y'all, hold on. Y'all watch this. This is the kind of shit that I had to deal with on this show. You never watched the dude, so how can I assess him? How you know what I haven't watched? You ever been on my house? You ever met me? You ever been to a sports bar when I was in, Mr. Bartholomew? Have you? How in the hell you can make this statement right here? I've been to the game where Emmanuel Quickly had played in the Garden and in Toronto. But I never watched it do. Maybe I watched him too much. So if you ain't giving me nothing, you said, and I didn't say nothing. Hold up. Y'all, he said, I feel the same way about Emmanuel Quickly, right? I think he has that type of pain. And all I said, with who? He said, Maxie. I didn't tell him he must ain't seen Maxie. You can't assess. Hold up. I didn't say, how can you feel the same way? Have you seen I didn't say nothing against him. Mr. Bartholomew, what's your problem? Talk to me. I didn't say you never assessed. I didn't say you never assessed a Maxie then. If you think, I never said that. I said, tell me why you think that he is. And already, hold up. I asked you, tell me, watch this. You ain't gave me one, watch me. Y'all look, he ain't gave me one time. He said, I questioned him. Hell yeah, I'm gonna question your ass if you on this show. And you ain't answering damn question. You got to be out your damn mind. I ask you, I'm gonna question you. That's my job. That man said, did you question me? Not one time have you said, how? Wait a minute. That man said, what did he say? Hold up, y'all. I love it. I feel the same way. I think he has that type of thing. Tell me why. Somebody told me I give you too much energy. No, I don't. Because he the only one saying nothing. Maybe if one of y'all say something, then I won't have to give him this much energy. But y'all ass ain't saying nothing. Instead of texting me, you should be saying something to him. How about that? Eric, Eric, if I ask you, Eric, you come on here and say, I hate people who don't understand where I'm going. It's bigger than you just listening. You need to be saying something. I feel the same way about Emmanuel Quickly. Because I said, Max has turned out to be one of the best, the best player on this team and one of the best players in the league. He's on an all-star, so that tends to be there. And you said, I feel the same way about Emmanuel Quickly. At least I gave you a reason. So give me something that you said that Emmanuel Quickly, you feel the same. What makes you feel the same way about him? That's all I ask. What make you say, I feel the same way? No, you didn't. Let me show you what you You have that type of, you said, I have that type of, what potential does he have? Have anybody, he said, y'all be careful out here. Ice been in Acres home and now it's they in Clear Lake. That man said, given the time, Mac. Wow. He just don't get it, man. Y'all talking to, you ain't. This man said, given the time. Where's this boy name? Emmanuel Quickly. Given the time. Given the time that Mac. Given. Ain't nothing is given in this business. Everything is taken, sir. Ain't nothing is given in the professional realm. Everything is taken. Ain't nothing is given in the professional realm. Quickly been in the NBA a long time, man. I remember him in Adidas Nations. He came here to Houston. I saw him. I didn't think he was good then. But he got the potential. Okay. Ain't nothing is given. Everything is taken. I talked about the little young fella. Coach Thibodeau was a different coaching. I'm done now. I'm done now. I'm done now. I'm done now. This man done put it on Tom Thibodeau. You are just asking for facts to support his opinion. That's all. That's all. And you haven't gave me one fact. Under Thibodeau was different coaching. Who coaching him now? A foreign guy's coaching him now, right? Is he going to be an all-star this year? He start up there. Houston, the Rockets beat the brakes off of him last night. What's their record? They 1-4. I'm moving on to the next one. Y'all, let me tell you something. That's about Bartholomew, man. Sometimes you all right, sometimes you just come in and just, I don't know. I don't know what y'all be doing at home. But it's 5 NBA players that came jumping off the screen from me during week 1. Emmanuel Quickly ain't never been one that jumped off the screen from me. Number 1. But I am, well, then have your opinion with some facts. That's all. That's all I ask you. And you still, you got everything else to say, but not one fact. Not one. Opinions don't mean nothing if it ain't based in fact. They always kill me. Somebody told me this morning, I'm on the phone. I said it's my opinion. Don't y'all know how I feel about opinions? I'm an opinionated guy too, but I'm gonna have some facts. Do y'all know y'all opinion don't mean... Oh, boy. Opinions. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You know what? I'm going to end this show talking about opinions. 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 I'm just sitting there laughing, man. That's all I'm asking us. We got to read more. I'll let you call in next week. I'm going to give you the number to call in. But we got to read more. But why you going to call and you can't even write an opinion down? I mean, you can't write a fact about your opinion. You haven't wrote one fact down on the screen yet. So I hope you don't get on the phone. Please don't do that. So have your facts ready on the phone. If you can't write them, how you gonna speak them? Because I'm gonna ask you another question. But you can't listen. You can't just have an opinion without knowledge, man. I have a lot of folks in the comments saying, Robert, it's my opinion. Robert, it's my opinion. No, I'm off you, sir. I'm talking about all the people who come on here telling me you got your opinion. Somebody told me this morning, Robert, this is my opinion. I don't want to hear about your damn opinion. But is it rooted in something? Listen, watch this. I'm going to go slow with this one because somebody need this. Is your opinion rooted in something that you know, you have studied? Have you traveled and seen it? Talk to various people? Or you just have an opinion? Just have an opinion is not good enough today. As a matter of fact, it's dangerous. Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens and Tuberville have opinions. That was that U.S. Senator I just played a second ago with his opinions, which wasn't based on fact. Because now you're putting things out that are not true, that people, you got to stick with the truth. Everybody, it's an experiment. Everybody's guessing. Everybody has an opinion. All I sit and ask you was it was kind of simple. And I was hoping you come and just say, well, Robert, he did this. Robert, he did this. Robert, he did this. Robert, he did this. Look at the comparison. Look at the years. Look at the year. And you didn't give me one. I got 7 minutes. I told y'all, man, that's what I like. That's why I like to read. Because I was reading Toad's story. And I love one of his quotes. He said the most difficult subjects can be explained to the slow-witted man. The most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted man. I'm going to change that. The most slow-witted person. The most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted person if they have not formed an idea of them already. You would have listened to me if you had not, and you had your own thing about, that's just my opinion. All I was telling you is to give me some facts that compare him to Maxie. Compare him to somebody else, not Maxie. Maxie is an all-star. He's not. But the simplest thing cannot be made clear to the most intelligent person, this Toad story, if they are firmly persuaded that they already know. I'm going to say that one more time, because we're going to end the show on this one. The most difficult subject can be explained to the most slow-witted person. And by that, I mean a person that is not very intelligent, slow-witted. You can explain the most difficult, because I know you're a smart guy. You can explain the most difficult thing to somebody that's not very intelligent if they had not have a pre-formulated idea about the things that you're trying to explain to them. You already had your mind made up. I said, Max, you said quickly. But the simplest thing in the world can't be made clear to the most intelligent person if that very intelligent person is persuaded and firmly believes that he already know. And I love this quote. It really encapsulate where we are as a nation when we got a senator. I just played it for you. Thank you, Mr. Bartholomew. Somebody said, I'm giving you too much energy. You helping me connect the dot between what that dumbass senator just came out of his mouth and talking about the SNAP benefits going to people who need to go to work. He don't even know where they're going. He don't even know they go to kids. We have a lot of people who, Mr. Bartholomew, and the person who texted me talking about I'm giving him too much energy. No, I'm not. Because we have a lot of people who have a lot of ill-formed opinions that they are very strongly and passionately wedded to. We have a lot of people who have decided that things are things, and Robert, that's just it. All I did is ask you a question, and you gave me 10, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 comments, didn't answer the question, not once. Not once. It ain't about you agreeing with me. Maxie was not given an opportunity. Maxie didn't start it when he first got there. He wasn't given. You're not listening. See, the smartest person won't listen. He won't listen. Sometimes you just got to listen. Evidently, you weren't listening when I was typing. When I was talking, you was typing. Maxie wasn't given nothing. Now you're giving me excuses. These sound like excuses. These ain't facts. A team with ball dominated player this season, and I initially agree with you. I don't want you to agree with me. I don't want you to agree. Just explain. So you done gave me 12. That's 11, 10, that's 11 without a fact. Those are not facts right now. Compare him to Maxie. Let me keep going. Y'all see what I'm saying? This why I give him energy. Because somebody else out here thinks like this. They don't even understand. Now it's time to just sit back and listen. Maybe I learned something, but he still want to talk. We have a lot of people that decide that some things are those things. Hold up. And that's just it. And then he thought he could throw in something he agree with me, and that'll be it. No, don't agree with me. I want you to disagree with me. Unlike you want me to agree with that bullshit you said. I don't want you to agree with me. I don't want you to. I don't want you to disagree with me. But see, some of this stuff, there's no logic. It doesn't matter how logical I am. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have the facts. What are facts in America? Maybe we'll talk about that on Monday. What are facts in America? Because America is so intelligent, we don't even have any facts anymore. We don't have facts anymore. We are in a time and an era that we have so much access to information. You bringing up all that. We got so much information. We got so much information. Eric, This is the information age, Eric. Mr. Bartholomew got a lot of information. And yet, at the same time, we have so much willful commitment to ill-informed opinions that we are so wedded to and are so firmly rooted in like he is that nobody can tell us anything different. Let's be open. Y'all, Bartholomew, you should have been the first one to buy the ticket. Please, I hope he was the first one to buy a ticket. Please. Please, let me see. Please. You, the 12 new things. Give me a year, Mr. Bartholomew, and you gonna be better, because you knew. See, the person who texted me don't know Mr. Bartholomew is new to this Chop Shop. Give me a year, man, because I'm gonna give you 12 new things that I'm gonna challenge you with. You need to be at this book tour. You got to be. Gina Gaston, Shonda Scott, November the 15th. You need to be. That barcode right there, you need to be taking a picture of that barcode and making sure you got a seat in that house. I'm trying to help you, baby boy. I ain't trying to. But guess what? Hey, this is good. It's good for me. Let's be open to learning. Let's be teachable. There is this concept about whether or not you are a teachable person. Y'all know? Y'all heard it? You can be very intelligent, but if you're not teachable, nobody want to work with you. Because you think you know everything. That's why I asked you a question, because I didn't know how you can come up with the assumption that quickly can be just like Maxie. And he might. But I wanted to know why. And you never gave me the why. That's all. But there is this concept of being an informed person. But if you are closed off the knowledge, I ask you a question because I want the knowledge. You talking about I question you? Yes! Yes, I did. Because I'm not closed off the knowledge. Because if you're closed off the ideas that there is information out there that perhaps you don't know, or if there's information that conflicts the facts that you have already learned, and then there's information that there are conflicts with your opinions that you've already formed, it can be really disconcerting. And I want us in 2025, right? I want us to start conditioning ourselves to open up a little bit to learning. Because that's all that was. I was trying to learn from you, and you just took it as I was questioning you. Because you asked a question because you want to learn. Tell me how. You might know something I don't know, but now I see that you don't because you ain't saying nothing. You in 10 comments, you said nothing. That strongly, see, I just want us to condition ourselves to be open to learning information that conflicts with our strongly held opinions, and be willing to soften those strongly held opinions just a bit to consider the validity of the new information that we have. You didn't give me no new information that I don't already have. Boy, I can go on. Boy, I can talk about this. But guess what? It's 2:06. But I hope you got it. November the 15th, 12 new things, cocktails and conversation. The book and all of that goes in the price. You get the book, you get the food, you get the drinks and everything. November the 15th. Y'all got to be here. Chop Shop, we got to be here. All these questions. Come in. Hey, come and sit. You might learn something. You might learn a little something. Might learn a little something about yourself. Mr. Bartholomew, you better be the first. You better be the first one there. But I'm out of here, y'all. I gotta go. But it was fun. See y'all on Monday. Wow, that was good. I like that. Thank you, Mr. Bartholomew. Thank you. Somebody talking about I'm giving you too much energy. Never. You deserve. You even bought into it. Please don't give me that energy. Give me to you. I said potential is my opinion. Yes, I did give it to you. I asked you a question. You never answered the question. I'm out.